Hey everyone, Barantos here. So I just wanted to make a quick video on my Alchemy Custom Elite or Alchemy Custom Weaponry Prime Elite. So this is kind of their top tier of like their vintage style handguns, and I'm very, very happy with it. It was about a 8-month build time between things. So just some of the things that I opted for. I opted for the figured walnut grips. I got ball cuts here. I opted for the gold bead sight. And then, just overall with the Prime Elite, you get a few things. So what makes Alchemy a little bit different on these is they do this really great undercut here. That feels amazing. You can really grab high, weapons clear. You can grab really high and really control things. And this thing shoots like a dream. They do kind of that recessed HRT style over there yet. And then I opted for the magwell as well. I kind of like how that's rounded off. Gives me a little bit more room for my hand to fit on this gun. So it was, about a 7 or 8 month build time. Wasn't too bad for this. You have all the options that you can configure. One of the things that I guess I would do differently if I was going to do it again, I live in Tennessee now, and this blued finish, you definitely don't want to get humidity on it. I had to fight rust a little bit already once on this. And then I think the other thing that I would opt for is getting the flat trigger from the start. So this is a great trigger. I mean, just really clean, really polished up. But the flat face triggers, for me, it's just a preference type thing. If you want more of the heirloom look, this is what you would go with the blued finish and the Alchemy Prime Elite. I think if I was going to do it again, another thing that I'm a big fan of is I love these 1911 style serrations. They're done really well on this gun. But on the Alchemy Quantico, you can get front serrations as well. And that one comes with a flat trigger. So I think if I was going to buy things again, I would look into that Quantico. So if you're looking for something that you might shoot a little bit less, that you want a little bit more, like, I guess, environmental resistance on, that might be the Quantico. With this, you're getting like kind of the heirloom piece. Something that you can pass down to your children, or, it's always gonna have like that classic look to it. The grip on this, another thing that they do with these Alchemy guns is you can see potentially, so they stip, when they do the checkering, they don't do it on these edges here, and it makes it's still a great grip, but you don't get, like on your fingers, like if you shoot it all day, where it's cutting you to pieces on these corners. Especially too, I know that's like kind of their carry style, or the reason that they do that. I don't know why. I'm sure someone carries this, but I don't have any plans on doing that. But if you want forward serrations, if you want a flat trigger, that comes on the Quantico standard. I guess the only other thing that I'd really be looking for is, I'm a big fan of carry cuts on guns, especially in the 1911s. Like, I believe the Cabot Rebellion has some carry cuts, and then Chambers Custom does carry cuts on a lot of theirs as well. So just want to give, kind of a quick rundown. I mean, as far as firearms go, this is kind of the pinnacle. This is, at least a 9 out of 10 in my rating scale. You can just see too how everything's just fit together like flawlessly. They spend a lot of time. There's a lot of craftsmanship that goes into this. And when you shoot it, you notice, like everything just runs really, really flat, smooth. There's no play in the slide. I'm very happy with this purchase. But like I said, if I was going to do it all again, I would probably go with a Quantico with a flat trigger on things and front serrations. I know it's all personal preference. But the other thing too, you know, this blue finish, granted, you got to watch it a little bit more, but when it wears, like you can see that there's certain spots where I'm getting a little wear already. Oh, it looks gorgeous. Looks stunningly gorgeous. Can't say enough about Alchemy. I don't think I would buy a 1911 from anyone other than Alchemy or Cabot at this point. You know, I've looked into Nighthawk. I've looked into Ed Brown. I've looked into, you know, a bunch of others, Wilson Combat. And I feel like no one does this undercut like this as well. And just the attention to detail. So they make it a great gun, a gun that looks great, and it shoots even better. So for me, that was important because I definitely shoot this gun. I think I have about 500 rounds through this so far. I want to make sure that I got it out there quick and, you know, broke it in, checked to see how things were. So, I mean, after everything, this gun was a little over $5,000. I did opt for kind of everything though. So $250 figured walnut grips. The gold bead was extra. I opted for as many mags as I could get out of them. I think there's 3 or 4 of these Alchemy mags. I opted for the extra spring kit and stuff just because of the nature of how they make these guns. Everything's hand fit. So I figure, you know, if I wear things down in the future, just having that spring and stuff available might speed things up when I send this in or do any work on it. Yeah. Oh, and then the ball cuts, you know, I'm just a fan of the way they look. It's an aesthetic. You know, you can decide how you want that, as well as the magwell. With the magwell, slides in, fits in pretty nicely. Mag release, it shoots out of there. It's a little stiff right now yet. You know, it'll work in because it's just one of those things. But yeah, it's a blacked out rear sight, gold bead front. The gold bead is really nice. I guess if I was shooting it all the time, like on a regular basis, or like, you know, every week, I definitely would probably go with fiber optic. I know the Quantico offers that as well. The gold bead, you know, just goes with the look of this gun. This gun wouldn't look right with a fiber optic on the Quantico. That's a gun that you would put the fiber optic on. So yeah, hope you liked the video. If you have any questions about, you know, or if you're thinking of purchasing this gun, definitely feel free to shoot me a message. I'll be happy to answer. Really happy with the process. I can't recommend them enough. You know, like I was looking at other manufacturers, and after getting this, all I really want now is maybe a Quantico, and then that Cabot Rebellion is really intriguing to me, as well as, I mean, you know, the Narrow's up there too. So thank you. Take care.